I'm so humbled and honored, in fact, that you have invited me to this very important occasion where the entire world is celebrating International Women's Day with the theme Digital Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. I'm very excited to see many participants here today again, because in the past it was not so. Whenever we meet for such occasion, we would start with a note that the status of Naga women was better than her counterpart in the mainland. And then finally, we would conclude the occasion with a set commentary that Naga women were yet to participate in the decision-making body such as a state assembly. But today our history is just changed. The wind is blowing into a different direction because two of our courageous women who fought for the 14th State Legislative Assembly won. We are proud of them. We congratulate these two women, courageous women, and we wish all success and pray that God will give them divine wisdom as they lead and serve our people. This is a major breakthrough for gender equality in the history of Naga women. Now the floodgate is opened to women to participate in the decision-making responsibilities in the state. I'm very optimistic that in the near future, more women will come forward and take participation, take responsibilities in making decisions for the progress of our society. We have heard from the earlier speakers about the theme of International Women's Day 2023, Digital Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. This is the drive that is bringing revolution in this age. Digital technology is opening new doors, bringing a huge change. Digital age represents an unprecedented opportunity to remove gender disparity and inequality. As we are living in the age of information technology and the knowledge explosion, you see, today you can say that many things are changing. Many things which we the women did not do in the past are being done by us today in different spheres of life. For example, payment or banking or different online correspondence and also even business. I think we have been just blessed with this new introduction in our society, and all of you are already involved in one way or the other way. Now the United Nations Women is calling for government, activists, and private sector to digitalize all through innovation and technology for women empowerment to bring disparity to an end. All is committed to advance digital competency in a diverse and constantly changing world through the application of technology. Today, the technology has impacted immensely in all areas of our life and has made the life of common men more comfortable and convenient. A housewife who cannot go to a city can do shopping from home. Isn't that true? A person who never had the opportunity to go to school and college can learn through internet. Persons living in the rural areas has the same access to information as the city dweller. The internet is a public utility. It has brought the whole universe to your home. What's happening in the other part of the world can be seen right in your kitchen, in your palm, through the smartphones. Communication is accessible, easily accessible, and can complete many works in a single click. New technology ensures faster, easier, and more effective outcomes. These things were unimaginable when we were in college and university. I wish I am still in college and university so that I can explore more things. But these things were totally unimaginable when we were young. Today, IT is the greatest tool to bring about change in the society. Factors or issues that need women's specific needs should be addressed today. This should be our concern. As this program is specifically for women, I want to give emphasis on this. Whatever women sensitive issues that we have should be addressed to, so that we can develop apps or information that can circulate and improve our own health status. Innovation in technology has broken all barriers for everyone. In the past, education was only for those who could afford, but today it is open to all. One can get the knowledge and information unlimited, can learn skills and enhance quality of life, and be self-employed, and even through the online employment, you can get your means of living. And also those who cannot go out of home, you can still work for yourself and generate income for yourself, and even generate employment for people who are less fortunate than you in your environment. Human beings have never lived in a time like this. We have to wake up and embrace this new opportunity. It is very thoughtful and befitting in making this theme of digital innovation and technology for gender equality. This is the right direction in the right time. Very interesting and important program is coming up after this session, in the next session. This important new trends, new concept has to be disseminated to all, particularly girls and women, with urgency to ensure gender equality in our society. You see, technology is a great leveler, giving same benefit to everyone. In fact, the advantage that it brings is even more to the women, as women are constrained for many physical movements in many societies. They are not even allowed to go out of home, very suspicious. So for these women also, same information can be harnessed, same benefit, same information can be given to them, and they can utilize the same facilities. Volunteering to teach their peer group is one of the fastest way of digital. You see, in central India, women have come forward to teach these concepts, how to use mobile, how to use different apps for different business related to their situation by women volunteers. And the whole community, the women are liberated. They have breakthrough. Their economy is growing, their education is growing. I think the time has come we should also start teaching one another. On the other hand, the willingness to learn and be humble enough to request to teach new application and usage, for example, online banking, FaceTime, etc., we should be humble enough to learn from the others. In fact, in my life, I learned my teachers are my teachers, my children are my teachers. I always ask and learn from them. And you can be a teacher to your parents, to your neighbors who are ignorant of this. So everyone should be out, Everyone should be willing to share so that we can teach it all. We can make them legible so that they will be able to comfortably use all these apps. This morning, we have been so much touched by the different reports that we heard from the previous speakers, introducing Mission Shakti and Transformative Livelihood Intervention Project, Mikey Initiative. You people are doing an amazing service, amazing humanitarian job to differently abled, economically marginalized people and vulnerable group in our society. Isn't that wonderful? Today, I, on behalf of the people of Nagaland, particularly senior citizens, people in the old age homes, persons with disabilities, women in distress, widows who go through abuse and domestic violence, children with special needs, pregnant women, adolescent girls, victims of child trafficking, and many other destitute members of the society whom you have served for years. I would like to thank all of you on their behalf and express our sincere gratitude and appreciation for ministering to these most unfortunate people in the most crucial time of their life. Of course, it is impossible to name all the wonderful services that you have done to our people over the years. All the 5 related departments, you have stood with women and children, and for the women empowerment, targeting to bring down gender disparity. It is our prayer that you will seek the wisdom of God as you continue to serve our people. May God add His blessings upon your life, each one of you. My journey with the technology is a long one, but not advanced as its application as I should have. I thought it was not fair for me to give a talk on digital, this theme, that I will not do justice to the theme. But since I had committed, so I had come here and just narrate my own journey and what is needed around us. I started to use the technology way back in 80s when many of you were not born, okay? The first technology we used was electronic typewriter and Xerox machine. I thought it was awesome for me so that I don't have to sit in the libraries and keep on writing and reading long hours as I was at that time doing my PhD. Then came computers and internet in the early 90s. And many things changed in my life. I became more confident in terms of knowledge and information because although we are in the far-flung corner of India, the internet was connecting to the mainland and even to the world, to the uttermost part of the world. So that way through the computer and internet, we got confidence in terms of knowledge and information. Then came smartphones and its emerging apps and codes. These little knowledge and application have immensely impacted my life, and for which I thank God for the gift of information technology. Now in my old age, I found it is indispensable in my daily life. It is the technology that keeps me connected to the world, to the friends, and to the family. Now, but as much as a blessing, it is also becoming a big challenge to control the use of it in the right way. This is where this tool has to be carefully handled, as I realized. Otherwise, it will control the user, me, and distract in my journey. I realized that there is a great need to teach how to use the IT wisely, and it should benefit the individual and the society in a tangible manner, and also at the same time not destroy our roots, our values, and our beliefs. We are living in a fast-changing world. One cannot allow to be carried away by these changes. So one needs to be firmly grounded on basic foundations. A sound education combined with a strong moral value will be able to navigate in a fast-changing world. Two principles that work well even through the test of time are good education, by which I mean all-round development of the personality, and focus on the character building that ensures integrity, honesty, hardworking. These are very crucial, which only comes from the knowledge of the truth, knowledge of God. In this age of information technology and knowledge explosion, there is today no dearth of qualified and skilled people, but there is a shortfall of people of character with transparency. The moral values is imbibed. The moral values that is imbibed will not change even with the change of time and lifestyle. So also the basic principles of good education, good science education, are well defined, and not even with the future change in technology, it will not change its principle with time, whereas technology will evolve around this foundation. So a good sound education is still the foundation for any growing society like our society. We should never think that we are only women or just a girl. We are builders of our home, society, and nation. Men and women with different rules. We functionally different, yet we complement to one another, and then we have definite rules. So we play very important role in influencing and shaping our nation. I believe that today's celebration is a reminder that new era of digitalization, we are living in a new era of digitalization, and this is bridging the gap of disparity in our society. And now today, this has opened unlimited new doors in all aspects of life. So rise up, Naga women, be light in the society and shine wherever you are called. Before I conclude, I would just like to share an experience that I came in my journey of life. You see, I'm basically a teacher, and where I had to teach people, matured people, not younger ones, just youths like that. But I was fortunate or unfortunate to teach people older than me, who were also more qualified than me by the virtue of being a teacher in the College of Teacher Education. So I had to do a lot of reading. Reading became a style for me, and so I had to do hours of study. And in that, I came across a phrase. That phrase was, "In righteousness you shall be established." Actually, this is a scriptural text, but those days I was not doing much of scriptural reading, so I did not come across this phrase from the Bible, Isaiah chapter 54:14. I encountered this much later, but I was in practice of this for many years. In righteousness you shall be established. This became an inspiration for me that I need to do the right thing, then I'll be established. So, you see, many people, they have different approaches to life. They want to be established and strong, their family to be established, their life to be established, but maybe they take the other ways. But the right way is in righteousness you shall be established. Now that I understand, there is nothing good in me, but Christ in me, I am able to do the righteous thing by the grace of God and through the help of the Holy Spirit. So I want to impress upon all the sisters and people sitting here that, if you want to be established in life, there is a promise of the Word of God. In righteousness you shall be established. All of us are disturbed and heartbroken just after the general election, where there has been so much of unrighteousness that happened, that the people are not faithful. And we don't blame the politicians. Every day the politician turns to be the scapegoat, but actually we the people, if we do the right thing, they were so more than happy to do the right thing. So, let us make this in righteousness you shall be established as a word of inspiration in our day-to-day living. Thank you very much for giving me this privilege.